All right, we're back with more Factorio. Here we go. I am Pax, and the playthrough of SpaceX, space exploration, it continues. Here we go. And we're churning through all the Holmanite in the world. We've got tons and tons now, and just are very, very happy with the Holmanite. But it's time to now maybe move on to almost an entirely new transitionary stage of the base, I would say. Yes, quite a big moment for us here, because we're gonna have to really think about the future of the space station. And I think the future begins with a new rocket silo. So we will have a new one. And I guess we did jam it. We jammed it on here last with the other ones. Should we continue jamming or start gapping? Just gonna go for the gap. So this will be a new rocket silo to service the space station, actually, but let it get started a bit. Get built. Started to get built. Get it built. Get it started. Ooh, maple trees. Right, so that'll go. That'll be good. We'll let that go. And now we should be over here. This is good. I think actually, let me just have you live over here. And we want to eventually hitch a ride up here on the rocket. So I'm just gonna hop in, just in case it decides to leave without us. But let's do a couple things. We want to do a couple things. I think we are going to want like a lot more sulfur in space. And where the fuel cells, that's good. We want those. We need, I want actually the other type of speed modules. And we'll probably put the holmium on the other rocket, but I think, yeah, we'll just kind of let this chill for a bit. And then let's go check out orbit. And what we want to do is now create, let's see, I think here, if we go into here, yes. I have started working on a couple of new blueprints, and conveniently, by some miracle, this is like in the perfect location to be in the center of my grid, so that was really, really nice. But what we're gonna do is like expand out and build along the grid again, and yes, for the future of the space station, what we're really seeking is also to build trains. I definitely want space trains, and I definitely want more sushi belts. So we're going to keep trying to build space trains and sushi belts. And so that is going to be the sort of theme of how we move forward. But we need to then still, of course, use this base, and this will still be, used for hopefully the rest of the game. And we will ultimately do all the science here and keep producing science, space science and production science and utility science here. But then instead of trying to produce all the other sciences here with the sushi belts, which is really, really pretty much maxed out. We've pretty much maxed out the entire sushi belt, so I don't see us like really pushing this much further. But I think we can add the other science packs to it and just like bring in the other science packs. And so that's the plan, is to then build a new system for importing and using space trains, basically. And I also want to start using the grid and probably ultimately, again, use our standard train designs because, well, they're pretty good. I like using them. So then this should get us going a little bit. Hopefully try to get some expansion going and just sort of get the roboports spread out a little more. Get some more of this scaffolding down. Maybe over here a bit. Cool. Okay, so how are we looking with the rocket? Pretty good, pretty good. Got some more sulfur. And okay, we're okay. So I want to use space trains and I want to start building them, but the problem is there isn't very much space rail. Oh, do you know what I also want to bring up is, let's bring up some life support. Where is that? Yes, let's bring up some of this in case I need some more. Oh, I guess I would have to also then, let's put it on the train network, just put it on these guys. So we'll add that to the train network and should have tons of them. Of course, should be fine. Okay, then let's look in space again. Oh, we need radars. That's another thing. Let's see, do we have any more room? Nope. That's why I put down another one, but sure. Okay, let's get radars. Radars as well. Seems probably fine. And should be looking okay. Okay, we'll put the grid down more and more because of course it has to put the scaffolding down first before it can put the roboports down. But that's looking pretty good. Looking like we're starting to expand pretty good right here. Now, the plan then as well is to do something like this. And where should we do it? Kind of. Well, I'm hoping that for one thing, let's see, if something was here, then how far would this have to be? Way over there. But maybe put this here. I could put it here even. Here even. That's a little too close. I feel like that's too close. Yeah, let's put it. Okay, it could be here. It's pretty good. Yes. Okay, we'll put it here. Then we'll have to move these, but it's fine. Okay, so what is this? This is the future. This is the future of our space station. And the plan is to pretty much, yes, build space rails, of course. Gonna start by doing that. But I realized that the LTN could more or less act like both a provider and a requester at the same station. So this whole design is supposed to help us get to the point where, yes, we're using providers and requesters at the same station. So this is the intention. And so this is like a train stop that can both provide and request, and then has, of course, an interface to the sushi belt. And this, I'm thinking, will be the main theme for the rest of the space station, would be to more or less use this as a primary kind of theme, this train junction onto sushi belts. And so that is really the goal. That is the goal. And so the main hub will basically provide, I think, a lot of the stuff like the thermofluid and the chemical gel, the data cards. It will request all the science packs. And I think it'll also just do a lot of the recycling. So we'll just have it do a bunch of recycling as well. And then we'll use the train system to build all the rest of the science and all the other stuff we need for space, and try to use these two-way logistics train network junctions with the sushi belts to manage the logistics. Yes, that is the goal. And I think what we can do now is pretty much take off and go up to space. I think I want to just be up there. And it looks like everything's clear, so... Oh, wait, before I do this, I think there's sort of an issue, yes, isn't there? Right. Somewhat of an issue, but it's okay. All right, we'll just go. Let's go. Launch. And how's this rocket station looking? Okay, it's good. It's here, at least already filling up. Oops. Okay, we're launching. All right, we're back in Novice Orbit. Hello. Hello, Novice Orbit. All right, let's take over, jetpack over to our new location. And we will just get this going, I think. Go there. And then just go there. Okay, great. There you go. Still going. Good. Okay, so then what we're gonna do, okay, let's reconnect these. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Let's go with that. And okay, then do we not have this? Okay, good. I have this. Oh wait. All right, turn all this off because I had already maybe prepared this a little bit. Let's just turn all this off. All right. So the point is that the LTN can just request or supply. And we can use then the interface and the circuit logic to pull from this storehouse, and put onto the belts or take off from the belts, and also then request things to the LTN network and provide things. And so I made all this logic here to just tell these inserters whether or not to put onto the train based on what this says, or take off from the train. Yeah, there's some finickiness to it, but it did kind of work, I think. It will work, hopefully. We'll see. Let me just make sure we have all the space rail that we have. Give me it all. The issue, though, right now is really just that we also don't have, we have like no space rail. There isn't really that much of it. So we're going to try to do our best with what we have. And I think this is a good start, actually. Yes, that looks pretty nice. So we're going to try to make an LTN system. And our first sort of goal, well, this will be just a depot. So we want this depot stop here. Okay, once the scaffolding gets there. Okay, depot stop. My bots, will my bots work, please? There we go. And okay, and then let's get, yeah, let's just kind of fill up this with scaffolding a bit more. This is fine. Something like that. This is fine to start. Okay, and well, is this good? This stuff's in the way now, but we can move it. It's not a big deal. Uh-oh, alpha dog. All right, and then what we're gonna do is, yeah, basically we're gonna try to make a new rocket silo station, but kind of like here, basically. This will be the new import station, but I'm gonna trick you because, well, yeah, I think this is good. I think I just want to space it out in the correct place. Right, and I think this is it, yes. Here, but also here, like that. And we're actually just going to use the other side of it though for now. And make another train station over here. Oh, I see. Okay. So it doesn't quite work the way I hoped, but okay, we'll do it like this then. And yes, we'll this isn't going to be a big deal. We can move this stuff. Okay, great. Okay, probably going to want like a lot of roboports over here. So we'll do this. Sure, lots of roboports. Just have more. And actually, it might be. We might want this to be just normal chests. Yes, and we will definitely want also the signal transmitter, kind of stuff like that, and yes, and then another LTN stop, of course. Okay, and so, but then you might have noticed that, yes, I put it in a weird position, sort of weird, I guess you would say, for me, because we are going to try and use just, yes, some 1-1-1 trains is the plan. And there's already rocket fuel up here, so use that. We're gonna do it like this. Just going to use the logistic spots to supply the rocket fuel. This will be a depot. And we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. And then the intention is to just build a little bit of track. Yes, like this. And we don't have that much space, but well, all we want to set up is this rocket silo part and this main station, and then soon enough as well we'll have start working on the energy science. And okay, this is starting to look good. But then let's look at the hell mod a bit and plan out what we have to do. So we want to, of course, make energy science packs, and this will open up so much of the game. There's so many great things. But, you know, if we went for 0.5, which was kind of the main plan originally, it doesn't look too scary, but the problem is like we of course have to make this significant data, which requires the insights, and the insights themselves also require catalogs. And so catalogs are really the main thing you're going to make. But there's becomes much better recipes for the data and the catalogs as you go on, so this becomes much more efficient later. And so instead of trying to do 1.5, we're going to unlink it, and we're just going to do 0.3. So the goal is just to do 0.3 energy catalog, and then basically we'll just use Helmod to plan out the build and go through it like this. And so we need to build ion stream and mirrors and lots of thermofluid. So this will be the idea. And then we'll just say get it from barrels. Of course, ion stream and the mirrors we have an example of. We have built these already, so that's nice. And I guess we need this as well. Cool. And then we can then see all the things we need to bring in. Great. So that will be sort of how we plan out a station, right? And yes, so the rocket will be set up to bring up stuff. This was just the depot station, and this will be set up to supply a lot of things that we need. So these things that we do need are, well, this will be for the, this is going to be for the energy science, but I want to, of course, set it up again. So yeah, we're going to have these train signals. So it's going to, everything's going to be a provider. I'm going to try to do 2. The threshold's at 2, and then everything else is fine, I think. We're not going to try to do anything right now, but provide. So what we want to provide from the main hub is the sort of barreled items that we have. So definitely the chemical gel barrels. So let's put, I think, have like 4 stacks of things is the goal, so 40. And let's say the cosmic water barrels are probably going to be useful, 40. And of course the data cards is what we need, blank data cards, and they stack to 50, so we'll put 200. And I think so we'll try to just start letting those stockpile into this, and that will put them onto the network. Yes, so I think it looks pretty good, right? I turned them off, so let me turn it on. So we should see hopefully some things go on. Yep, there we go. Great. So this is all the same logic we've been using, but we're just putting it into a chest now, and now providing it onto the network. There we go. And this is just a depot station, and then this will be a provider, but we'll set this up later. What we really want to try to set up is the station for the science, the catalogs. So our goal is to then build this catalog build, and we're going to try to do a little bit of finagling with the modules. So maybe try to, so it's at 3. 3 is pretty good, so let's just do this maybe. And I think I like this kind of build where we do 2 level 2s and 2 level 3s because it drops the energy. So I'm going to default apply except for this guy. I want just be these. Or something, maybe, we'll see. Well, like, this is way too much. Can this be sped up? Okay, maybe that. Okay, maybe that. Okay, something like this is good though. Like this is kind of like the idea. Generally trying to do this 2-2 thing. Yeah, okay, that looks good. Let's pen this. Okay, and then again, what we want to do is get our blueprint for this. Just gonna put it, I see, yeah, put it here. That's fine. Okay, but turn all this off. Off. Okay, so, but then I want to now, I need to, though, flip it. I want to flip it. So I'm going to take this part, actually, and this. Yeah. Rotate. And here. Derp. Derp. All right, well, something like this. Then I need to, I see, yes. Okay, so how this works is one of these wires is saying, okay, I'm going to take what the request says and subtract what's on the train. And that goes into the ones that put the stuff on the train. And then the other one does the opposite thing. And that goes on to these guys. But then what happens is these guys accidentally put a slight amount extra than the request asks, as they just like go a little bit over because of their stack size. And then these guys will turn on and take it off. But sometimes it gets stuck in loops when this happens, and the whole system is ruined. But then sort of the point of this logic is then to also, basically this is to just, this now, the solution I came up with was to more or less redo the stack size based on how much is overflowed. And so then these will only pull off the bit that's extra. Hopefully is the idea. Oh my gosh, can we please? Can we just, okay, bots. Just would like to finish this. No, no bots. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Okay, sorry, yes. So then this, okay, yes. But then there were a couple of little just jank things because, yeah, there's not all the signals from this are always useful. That was making it tricky to do. Okay, and then we need to put the contents on the green wire over here. Okay, yes, that should be good. And I think the rest of it is pretty much there. So this is then the plan. And yes. And so now this is just like going to be our sushi belt build. And we're just going to like continue to build sushi belt style things like this. Yippee-ki-yay is the idea. There you go, sushi belt style things. But I guess what we can do first is one more thing. Start configuring this rocket to have the stuff we want. And maybe let's look at this. We can look at some of this stuff. So let's just go here. And maybe multiply things by, I don't know. Just guess. Just guess. So we're going to need like lubricant barrels though. So let's say 200. Then these will make from the space station. We're going to need steel. So let's get like a good amount of steel. Then heat shielding. Then glass. It's kind of a lot of glass, it looks like, so let's go like that. LDS. Then stone. Okay, some more stone. Maybe it does look like kind of a lot too. Then yeah, uranium-235 we're going to need actually, so we can do that. Yeah, we can definitely do that. 0.2. Not that either. Let's do this much. The data cards we're going to get. Yeah, and then we need the holmium plate, of course. So let's just get a bunch of this. Then copper plate. 1.4 is... seems like a tremendous amount, right? 0.2, 1.4, 0.3. So if steel is 0.2, we did 2,000. So yeah, let's do the copper plate. Let's do like 10,000 then. 10,000. Green circuits. Sure. Okay, and then I think that looks kind of like it, right? Did we break everything down? I think so. Looks pretty reasonable. Cool. Okay, so we'll turn this on. But then we also have to turn this on first. We'll turn this on, and then the rocket will get built. And then we don't have connections to the broadcast, and also it looks like screen wires missing. The rest looks fine. Yeah, okay. So let's put this on a new channel. This will be I don't know, orbit 2. Let's do that for now. Okay, and then let's go to our rocket over here, and we'll put you on orbit 2. Green wire you up with all this stuff. That looks good. Yes, and then we want to, oops, let's just go over there. Yes, and then the other thing we want to do is just put a little constant combinator, just put a constant combinator here and put the cyan signal through. This is our, just check that we're communicating with the ground, and we said orbit 2, great. Let's look at it. Got the cyan signal going through, good, yes, good, good. All right, we're gonna wait for the rocket to load 2 then and get built, and that will bring the stuff that we need. Great. Okay, so now let's then kind of plan this out. And yes, we're gonna just try to build out to here. Wait, let's see. This is, yeah, something like this. Let's just try to go out to here. We'll do this. We'll continue this. And then we'll go all the way back around. Okay, that is our standard design for the sushi belt. And I think I'll also kind of do the splitter thing. So, splitter. And what we want to do is go like this, this, this. is this? Something like that. And green wire here. I like that. And then I'm just pasting on the read belt contents mode. Okay, that'll be just like our balancer. Okay, cool. Okay, so now let's put this back pin. Boy, I can't believe are we really gonna get this entirely done? I don't know, this could be a place to stop. I think this maybe could be a place to stop. Nah, let's keep pushing, we can do it. All right, so what we're gonna do is first start with our thermofluid, and we're definitely gonna kind of use this. So let's take this, let's definitely take this, and I'm gonna put it as close as possible to here, but I'm gonna change it a little bit. Yes. Let's move this, flip. Can do this. And then the idea would be to do this here, right? Guess we need 3 of them. And just put another rubber board wherever, it doesn't matter. Okay, and then let's get the 3 pipes. Pipe. Right, and then 3 pipes. And we're going to come around over here. How far this go? There? Okay. Okay, so that is the idea. Yeah, I think that works. We're going to change this to be a lot less, 200, it's fine. Okay, so now we bring the fluid through, and we need to do one more thing, which is we actually, and then, yeah, so then the plan will be like, you know, again, to continue with this. So we'll bring this here, and the cold will come across, right? We'll have like a bus, different kinds of fluids coming across. And then the very cold will go up there. Or I guess this is cool and cold. But one thing we have to watch out for in this build is that this laser facility actually outputs cool. This thing actually outputs cool thermofluid. So we do need to recycle like it in the cool space, which means we need another one of these tanks to make sure we don't overflow. Yeah, so I think we just want to put this here and make this cool. Yes. Then we need to do this again. So this is one thing that needs thermofluid. Another thing that needs it. So this one needs the ion stream. So I think we just have to make sure things are spaced out by 2, because if we need to access these ports, then the one that doesn't need ion stream I'm going to put on this side. So we'll just put it like over here for now. And then we need the radiation one. I think maybe we can squeeze there or something. And then the plan is to use this space as kind of the fluid bus. let's see. We need also, one thing we need is actually, we do produce junk data cards, so it would be good to recycle the junk data cards. So let's see, so we're gonna need this guy, and you use cool and not cold, so I'm gonna put you over here. And then we need these guys to make the catalog. Yes. Then we also, okay, we'll send the scrap back on the trains, contaminated scrap. We recycle the uranium-235 locally, that's no big deal. We'll recycle the barrels somehow. Okay, yeah, we need to make the mirrors. So we need to make this. We need this again. So maybe this will just go right here or something. And we need to make the ion stream, which is right here. So we'll take this whole thing and hopefully squeeze it right here. Doesn't seem too shabby. Right, okay, so then that is the idea. Ah yes, we need to make these radiation facilities, and what's holding us back from making them is they need the fuel cells. And so what I was going to do, yes, is just put a requester chest here. And yeah, just use the requester chest. Start using the requester chest sometimes when, especially if, you know, it's not a big deal. Okay, and then what we want to happen, right, is, so here's the thermofluid, and then we get the cool. The cool gets buffered. There's a buffer here and limits the supply. That's good. And for the regular thermofluid. Then of course we want things to recycle. So nice little, some fibers here would be good. Even some 7s. Maybe we should do some 7s. And there's a hole right here, right? Yeah. So that's pretty good, actually. Then if we have this here, we'll want that, and we'll want, okay, these guys actually, so you need cool as well. These are pretty good. You need to go across here. You need to go across. Then we need another one of these. Okay, that looks okay. That looks pretty good. I guess I can move this in closer. Let's see, do we need a space here? Because there's the cool, yeah, so we don't, okay, we can just have this go directly in like that, right? And then, yeah, then this will go here. This is fine. Those are some 7s. Some 5, get a 5 right here. Go back, go back. Okay, that looks okay, that looks good. And the cool is coming from over here. Great. Great. Okay, and then these guys, yeah, also need cool. Cool, cool. And I don't think those guys have fluids, right? So hopefully that's not a problem. All right, but then we need here, we have some regular thermofluid to return here, so let's see, we need another kind of bus, I guess, right here. But we can just squeeze it, I think, right back here. Yes, like this, like that, like this, like that. That's fine. Great, okay, so that's the idea. Here we got our fluid bus, and then all the thermofluid gets recycled, even the cool gets recycled, and there's a buffer. So that is the plan. And maybe you can squeeze some substations around here for power? Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, but then how are we gonna get then? We have to get this across, but this doesn't look too great. We can move this, of course, even closer as well. Oh yeah, this needs to, these guys need cool. Okay, that's good. Seems good. Seems good. Do this again. Go on here. That's looking pretty good, right? That's looking pretty good. But we still have this problem. If this was just, let's see. Can we could move this, wait. Could this go one over? I can, right? Yes. Then what we could do, we could go like this, maybe. Like this. Oh my gosh, this works, right? Oh my gosh, okay, like this. Right? I think that works. Did I pick this up? Okay, yeah. Huh. That kind of is interesting, right? Okay, we'll just do some substations to make sure everything has power. It looks good. I think this works, right? Just make sure it's the right recipe and everything. Yeah, these don't touch. That's fine. I mean, I guess this is... Let's make it a 7 here, whatever. Yeah, okay, okay, then this goes through and around and around and in. Okay, good. And then now we have the thermofluid in, yes, and the out. Cool, okay. This is looking really good. All right, and then you make the mirrors, yes. Scrap in mirrors, that's great. These all look great. Then we make junk data cards and we're gonna recycle them, but then we might need to do then the this one, yeah. Try to fit this one over here, I guess. Just see if it will go. I'll put it here for now. Okay, and then, no wait, oh yeah, we can put this here. Okay, yes, good, okay. Go there. And I think that's fine. Then I think, yes, the chest is there finally. So just do that part. You can do more than that, really. Just do 50. It's all good. Okay, should make some of those now. Great. Great, great. Fantastic. Okay, wow, oh my gosh. This is looking viable, pretty viable now. And we have it sort of set up, but of course things still need inputs and outputs. So let's go through it. Okay, so you're set up. You don't need anything. Let's see, I have this thing. So we need 2 of these. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you need blank data cards and broken data cards, yes. blank, blank. Broken. Okay, you need things. Oh my gosh. Let's see this. So you need also two things. The conductivity data and contaminated scrap. Okay. Then let's see, next. You guys, you just need one thing, energy catalog. Great. That's fine. Okay, you need then wait, flip this like this? Yeah, okay, sure. Oh no. Something like that. Okay, then we need to here. This will be the radiation data. This will be 235. Copy paste these. Seems good. All right, then this one, let's see, have the input one here. Yes, and then we need two outputs as well. So we'll get these two. So this is the electromagnetic field data. And the junk data cards. Great, great. These things are just inputs, stone and copper, that's all good. All right, and this one needs 3. So we have the fluids, all the fluids are taken care of, okay, good. So we'll go in and, oops, we'll go 1, 2, 3. So we have the polarization data. Nope. Polarization data, junk data cards, and scrap. Scrap, okay. Great, great. These are right, these are right, these are right. Okay, all right, let's see if we can ask for things. Okay, well, yes. Okay, so this one's basically set up already. So these are all the stuffs we need, but we of course don't have most of those things, but hopefully we'll at least get some of the fluids that the base is providing. So this should be providing, yeah, the data cards, the fluids. Oh, it should definitely provide thermofluid. Wordy. Okay, and then you need to just be like Go Depot, turn on. That should put it in the logistics network. And hopefully it works. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Probably get some more roboports over here. Sure. Then, okay, and then you're on, right? And then what we'll do here is then, of course, also turn all this on. So this will just take everything and put it into the system. We don't need that. That looks fine though. And then yes, this will turn on as well. And so this will recycle stuff. So we'll recycle the barrels and the scrap and the contaminated scrap. I guess we'll recycle barrels. We could also try to you know, turn the barrels into steel. Okay, is anything going? Okay, you're a depot, right? And you're providing, I hope. Providing. No. So this is not on. Turn on. Okay. You can go. Okay, there it's going. Finally. Okay. All right, so let's swatch it. All right, so getting some chemical gel barrels. See, then it's sort of correcting its, getting the balance correct. So it's going to be exactly perfect, hopefully. Hopefully, maybe. Yeah, it did eventually get there. It did eventually get there. Nice. Okay, it's coming here, and then should just like have no problem. Just unloading everything. Cool. Data cards and barrels and thermofluids on the train, on the bus. Awesome. Great. Now, okay, we see the thermofluid going, getting going. See the cool and the cold going. Okay, you're practically going, sort of, no, kind of, maybe. Got some chemical gel. Yeah, these guys. Chemical gel. Of course, there's no stone. Yeah, but okay, but we got stuff here. Chemical gel, more thermofluids coming. And then we're stockpiling the barrels. The barrels are coming off, so yeah, then this set of combinators will pull things off the sushi belts and put them on the train network. And so then we'll use the train network to then recycle the barrels was the thought. But then now it's looking like it's pretty good. Awesome. So yeah, you can see it's sort of struggling, trying to get 21. Yeah, 21 when it has like a weird odd number is sort of when it messes up. One way it might mess up, but all right, how's this looking? Okay. Okay, wow, it's like almost completely full too. That's awesome. 475. Wow, okay, so let's send this then to the, we want to go to orbit, but we want to go, yeah, let's wait, hold on. Let's make sure the landing pad is a good name. We'll call this train landing pad. Train orbit train landing pad? Sure. Oops. Okay, orbit train landing pad, go there, and let's see, go here, here, orbit train landing pad. I can, well, normally launch it on cargo full, but is this everything? Hopefully it's everything. Do we need anything else? Let's see, what else are we requesting? I just want to make sure we have everything. Stone glass, heat, steel, those things, lube, LDS, copper. Looks like it's everything, right? Stone, glass, heat shielding, steel, circuits, copper, chromium, lube, uranium, LDS. Anything else? Thermofluid and the barrels and the data cards are covered. And I think we have everything else. So let's go for it. Let's go for it. Okay, Nabe. Okay, launch. Then let's fly over there. We need to maybe set it up a little bit. This is a pretty standard setup for us. So again, we want to, oh no, wait, we want to move this. Okay, then 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. here, green wire here, then we want this thing here. We want one of these. All right, so this will be, again, a provider only. So provide stack threshold will just be 1. And it's not going to request. And it's going, I'm going to have it just have a -1 provide priority. Then I think it should be good to just, okay, wait, but then let's just get the train ready. So we're going to take what's on the train, subtract it, and then take the request is, put it here, yes, like this, set filters, and that should be that, yes. Okay, we want to also, okay, I'll deal with that in a second, but this looks okay, right? Okay, and then so it should connect it, and now it should be providing to the system. Let's make sure this is connected as well. And that should cause the trains to send more stuff to the production, of course. There it goes. Yes. Hopefully I didn't like overfill it, but let's add this one. Pretty good, looks pretty good. All right, now all the stuff is here, should be loading up and then going onto the bus as requested. We have good amount of thermofluid, right? Some amount, some. 0.2 chromium. Chromium is in space. There goes the. Oh, it didn't do the. I didn't do the uranium. I'm pretty sure I did put it on the train, on the rocket though, right? But, okay, well, we got all the stuff. All the stuff came. Looks like a lot of things are going now. Oh, wow, yes, okay. We got the conductivity data going. We got the electromagnetic field data going. We do not quite have the particle stream. There's no lubricant. I got lubricant barrels, didn't I? There are lubricant barrels. Right. Okay. Lubricant barrels. Oh, there they are. Cool. Should be getting the, yeah, the 235's on there now. Scrap's coming back. Lubricant barrels. Very nice. Then what I'm going to do here is also even get this ready. So this is not right. Oh, no, that was, oh, darn it. That was right. Thermofluid. And the data cards. Yes, we want that from the, and what we also want then is to bring back the scrap. So we'll just do like a negative 1,000, just get all the scrap, get all the contaminated scrap, and I think just bring back the barrels. Just bring back the barrels for now. And then we'll pull these things. Yes, this is what I meant to delete. So yeah, we'll then bring the things back, put them onto the bus. Scrap, I think it was like 20. Contaminated scrap is 20. Barrels, 25. What is it? That's steel. What are you? 20? And 20, it's fine. Cool, okay, and then hopefully this will also get things recycled. So more data cards are going, that looks good. Cool, awesome, nice. And we do have energy catalogs on the train network officially. Hey, there you go. Awesome. Yes, and then now the barrels are getting recycled. So we brought the barrels, we grabbed the barrels off. We're gonna pull them back into the main hub, put them on here. And as desired, all this needs to turn on. We'll put barrels back on the bus, and then they'll go part of the normal recycling system. And as well as the scrap and the contaminated scrap. So we'll actually use you to ask for the contaminated scrap. So if any of the contaminated scrap comes back, it will go into here and go into this facility where contaminated scrap is getting recycled. And the regular scrap, of course, will go over here where it gets recycled as well. So we have all that taken care of now. Nice, but then this is it. This is then now what the base is going to be like. We have the energy catalog. We have a new rocket silo. We have a new space train system. But we've like probably almost used all the train tracks that we have access to already. So we'll see how much more we can build. But once we get past, I mean, now that we have energy catalog, we're one step away from building the energy science, and once we unlock energy science, we'd be able to build all the trains in the world, all the space trains our heart desires. But we'll definitely save that for next session. And how now we're looking at our new design for the energy catalog, and this will be, I think, the theme of the rest of the base. So hopefully we'll be able to utilize this two-way train system and the sushi belts and just make builds like this for all the rest of the things we're going to do in the space station. So that there is the dream of dreams, but we'll have to continue that dream next time. There you go, Factorio. Until then, I'm Pax. See you in the next video.